Hey guys, I just had to do a video because I was thinking about some really funny stuff. I was thinking about this really funny time when I was like 13, and my brother was making fun of me, and we were living in a new place at that time, and my brother was making fun of me, and I was like cracking up, like having the best time ever, and I was just having so much fun. I remember telling him, I was like, I don't mind when you make fun of me, but he was such a good brother. So he was like, no, no, you don't like that. Nobody likes that, but so he didn't know what I was talking about at all. He did not know what the heck I was talking about, you know. Um, but I just had to talk about that memory because, of course, now I realize why I liked it when he made fun of me. It's because I was being so stupid to the real Justin, like, and that's why it was like so fun and hysterical, even to me, when my brother did what brothers do. I mean, brothers always do that. Brothers always. I don't want you to think that my brothers didn't make fun of me because they totally did. That's the point. They did. But I think I just wanted to make this video because I probably realized they just didn't make fun of me enough at that point because they didn't know. And all they knew was that I was still their sister doing the same thing, that I've always done and being the same to them. But they didn't realize I was being mean to their brother. And that's who Justin would have been. Um, the first Justin would have been more like their brother. Um, and they didn't understand that because he truly did care about me. And I felt extremely close to him. And let me also say, I don't want to talk about all the ways that I know him. I don't want to. I don't want you to know the special things that I was feeling like he was doing for me at the time when I was young. I don't want to tell you about those things, but I do get the sense that it's almost like he wants me to tell you. Let me just say, I don't know what has happened to make everybody crazy. I don't know what I missed. I guess I said some crazy stuff on Facebook, and now everybody's crazy, and they're acting like that's legal, like they can just take somebody's baby, like I've ever done anything illegal. If anybody knows anything illegal I've done, like literally, or anything bad I've done, or anybody I've been bad to, please let me know, please, or let somebody know, like, actually, I mean, obviously, let me know because that wouldn't make sense. This whole talking behind my back thing is really strange. But that's the point. It's behind my back because it has nothing to do with me. Because I've never actually done bad things, and I definitely haven't done illegal things. So it's very strange. So, um, so yeah, so this is crazy. This is that people dealing with the wrong stuff type stuff, which is what it was. That's why, I did get bullied at school and I did end up in an abusive relationship and stuff like that. But those were all people dealing with the wrong stuff, things that they should not have been dealing with, things that they didn't even understand. They didn't know why they were being mean to me, essentially. Right? So that's the point. They were not Justin, and they did not know Justin. It's just that the real Justin was pissed off, because I was being very mean to him. But so that's why these new people, randos, were being mean, just because the real Justin wasn't particularly happy with me. But and he would have been, in a lot of ways, my social connection. Does that make sense? Like, so when I'm around people, I'm dealing with Justin, right? Um and that's what it was. That's what it was when I was a kid. I don't want to go into all the ways that he was good to me like that. I feel like that's way too much information for y'all. I do not want y'all up in my business, but there's a lot of ways. There's a lot of ways, and yes, I should have just told somebody by now. And one day maybe I will. I don't know. It hasn't happened yet, clearly, but there's a lot of ways that I knew that he was being really sweet to me. Yes, of course, and still, like, he's sweet, and I know that. I've gone through a lot of interesting things in my life, in a way, and I can talk about a lot of it, and you would not believe how much of it has to do with Justin Timberlake. So it's crazy, but anyway, so these are not things I want to talk to you about. You're not in my relationship, and I'm tired of people acting like they are. You don't know Justin Timberlake, okay? You don't know. So that's why I don't want to talk about it. But I don't want you to start pretending like you know stuff. So that's why I don't want to talk about it. But like I don't want to give you the tools for more pretend. That's what it feels like to me, because you don't know him, and I don't even want you to. You wish you knew him, right? But you don't. And so that's why I don't want to tell you too much. I don't need you pretending like you already do, because you don't. But my brothers essentially do, and essentially did. And that's really what this video is about. I'm just saying that yeah, my brother didn't understand how truly fun it was for me when he would make fun of me. Like it was truly fun, and I just want to make this video because now I see that was that some more of that subconscious stuff. I wasn't even aware at the time. It's not like I was thinking, yeah, if he makes fun of me, that's gonna make me feel better about how stupid I'm being to Justin Timberlake. I wasn't thinking of it like that, but that's exactly what was going on. Like when he would make fun of me, it was such an outlet. That's why it was like fall on the floor funny for me. Like genuinely happiness funny. You know, like making me happy because that's how stupid I was being to the real Justin. I was being stupid. You can call me if you're my brother, which means you're my Justin. You know, he was being the same to me as one of my brothers. So that's why one of my brothers, they didn't realize he's their brother. You're representing him now. You can call me stupid. You know, you can call me stupid. This can be fun for us. Make fun of my dumb ass all day. This is fun for us. These outside people should not be dealing with this. They're just being dumbasses because they're mean, and they're looking at me and they're like, we can be mean to her. They don't even know why they think they can be mean to me, but they're like, we can be mean to her because I'm sitting there looking all vulnerable and adorable, and they're just mean, and they want to pick on someone who is more vulnerable than them. You see what I'm saying? That's what a mean person would do. That's why somebody like me wouldn't be interested. I'm going to look at you and I'm going to be like, I better be nice to her. I better be nice to him. I'm going to look at your vulnerabilities. I'm going to already know that it's there for my, it's my part. The part that I play in your life is to build you up, to make you feel better, to talk to you, to help you. And if there is something that you need to talk about, if there is something that you need to deal with, if there's anything that you're going through or dealing with or know about or have gone through or experienced that you therefore need to talk about or deal with, let's talk about it. You know, I'm going to always be that person to you because it is never okay to treat somebody bad. But my brothers, of course, were not treating me bad. And Justin wasn't treating me bad. At least not yet. So I definitely, I don't know. He was just mad, I'm sure, because I started with the mean stuff. So that's not his fault. But he eventually did treat me bad, for sure. Like, I know that. Like, but anyways, but yeah, like, he was just mad because I was being so stupid and mean. So that's why, like, when my brother would make fun of me, my brothers, it was just like, they just didn't understand how much fun I was having when they would make fun of me. Like how I could have laughed about it all day. They could have made fun of me all day and I could have cracked up all day because it was therapeutic and it was an outlet for me to get out how stupid I was being to Justin. I was being ridiculously stupid to my boyfriend at the time. I got so good at it that I forgot all about it. I'm 33 years old. And and I can honestly say, like, as I think about it, all I've done with my life is gotten good at being mean to my very good boyfriend. Like, that's crazy. And I know I already said it, but I'm not interested in telling y'all how I know that he's my boyfriend. I'm not interested. There's no way. There's no way. And I don't know what's happened. I don't know what happened to y'all. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I'm sorry I said crazy stuff on Facebook and now y'all are crazy. I'm sorry. But I've never done anything bad to anybody and I've certainly never done anything illegal and I don't know what to tell you. I just want my daughter back because this is crazy and y'all's pretend has got to stop. Like it's crazy. But I just, I don't want to tell you about my relationship because I'm tired of pretending like people are involved in it. You're not. You are not. You don't love me. How could you be involved in a relationship where you don't even have the sense to love me? Clearly, you're not involved in my relationship, my love relationship with somebody else. So why would I tell you about it? You don't even love me. I'm not going to tell you about this love stuff. I mean, as far as with Justin, I'm talking about Justin right now because I'll tell anybody about love. But with Justin, you don't need to know him because you don't know him. And the only way to know him would be to love me, right? I mean, literally. And that's why I'm so good with other people. And that's the only reason. It's because I have the common sense to know that all I got to do is love you. And now I'm everything to you. And I don't have the right to hate you. And I don't have the right to be mean to you. And I don't have the right to treat you like you're not shit. And that's what people seem to think that they have the right to do to me. And they don't seem to realize how stupid that is, because if all you do is choose to love somebody, it doesn't matter what they're doing or what they've done to you or anybody else. If all you do is choose to love somebody, you therefore are everything, or can be everything to that person. Or at least you can be anything. You can be anything to that person. But you can't be anything to me or to anybody if you don't have the sense to love me or whoever we're talking to, whoever it is. If you don't have the sense to love them, if you're not loving them, you're nothing to them, or at least you need to be. I don't have to deal with you. I don't have to internalize anything that you're doing or thinking or feeling or want me to think or feel or do. I don't have to deal with any of that. None of that has to really be something that I know about. None of it. And that's why I'm so good at ignoring people and just plain not dealing with stuff. Because if you're trying to make me deal with the wrong stuff, if you don't love me and you're trying to make me deal with you, I won't be doing it. I won't. Never gonna freaking happen. Already been through that. Somebody who is just basically in a pretend thing, pretending like they knew, I guess, Justin Timberlake. You see what I'm saying? Pretending like they could actually deal with what he would have been dealing with, but they couldn't. I was only being mean to that one person. I don't have to deal with these other people. And even the real Justin Timberlake doesn't even have to deal with me, so he should not be being mean to me. If he's being mean to me, that is also wrong. Now, if he wants to make fun of me and call me stupid while still being a friend to me, then heck yeah. That's why I know that if we were together, he'd be calling my dumb ass stupid and we would be cracking up. We would be having the most fun time. I would be looking dumb as crap. I would be like Sherry O'Terry on Mad TV. You know, when she's like that dumb little lady, the little lady looking stupid. Look at us. I would be that as fuck with the real Justin Timberlake. We would be cracking up at my dumb ass. But no, I don't have to deal with y'all. You're not even smart enough to love me first. Do you know why we owe God love? Because he first loved us. We owe him love, therefore. If God came out the gate hating us, well, first of all, he wouldn't have created us, but still, if God came out the gate hating us, we would not owe him love. Okay? If you come out the gate hating me, I don't owe you shit. But guess what? I want to go to heaven, so I'm going to love you anyway. Because it turns out that's a part of it. We still got to love, even if you're stupid. Even if you're stupid. But if I love you first, now you owe me love. And if you're not smart enough, and that's the thing, we still owe each other love, even if we don't love each other first. But literally, that's why God expects us to love him. He's like, because I first loved you. And that makes perfect sense. That means that because you mean everything to him and he would die for you, which is what Jesus did, and he would do anything for you if all you did was ask and humble yourself before. For those reasons, you owe God love, or you should love God. And if you're not smart enough to do it, that's very sad. But that's the same with me. I love people, and I always will. And if you're smart, you'll love me. Not just me. If you're smart, you'll love everyone. If you're smart, you'll love everyone, especially God. But if you're not smart, you'll think you have a right to hate people, and you'll think you have a right to hold grudges, and you'll think, but we don't. All we have a right to do is love each other. And once we do that, everything else opens up. Now we have a right to do a lot more things. You can feel all kinds of ways. You can talk about all sorts of stuff. You can make fun of me. We can be friends. We can laugh, joke. And that's what I mean with my brother. I'm saying that he didn't understand because I didn't explain to him. But no, really, make fun of me. This is fun. I'm having fun. And that's a really rare thing. But I just thought that was funny. And I just want to talk about it because I just remembered how much fun it was when my brother would make fun of me when I was around like age 13. My teen years. Starting at age 13, it was so fun when my brother would make fun of me. And now I see why. It's just because I was being so dumb to Justin Timberlake that when my brother would make fun, it was like therapeutic. Like I could just giggle about it all day, and I would have never stopped him from making fun of me. But he was a good brother.